Jasmine and Vince.
The JasVynce Show.
The JasVynce.
Ooh. I was like, I don't even know if the music is playing right now. I had to turn down a little bit. But what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new episode of
The JasVynce Show. I'm Jazz.
And I'm Vince. What's up? Y'all, I was happy to see y'all again. Very, very excited that this is the last episode. No, I'm lying. This is
the finale, but
it's
we gotta
decision
wait
day.
for the
decision day, y'all.
The reunion. That's
The
what
reunion.
I'm here for.
There's 2 episodes of the reunion at least. We got
usually
the next one is part 1. But yes, this is Married at First Sight, season 14. Thank you to our subscribers for hanging out with us through this whole journey. Episode 17, Decision Day, aka Got My Mind Made Up. And do they?
Do they?
Do they?
Do they?
Do they? The emotional journey comes to an end after 8 weeks. 4 Bostonian couples must decide. The type is way smaller than I thought. I'm sorry, mad close. Must decide whether to stay married or get a divorce. My Pastor Cowboys. With tears, ultimatums, and surprising revelations. I'm sorry, it's tiny. The choices won't be easy. The choices
can't read, y'all.
won't be. I can read. Leave it alone. It's tiny. I just got a new computer screen. I got to figure out how to zoom in. It's weird. But I hope y'all like you know what I'm saying? Y'all like what we got going on here. The choices will not be easy. But I felt like after watching this whole thing, spoiler, if you haven't seen it yet, I would assume that. Did I give you all the water?
I got water.
Drink the alkaline, baby.
Okay. Keep going.
Alkaline, my guy. I think that most of the time it's like really super, super dramatic. And I can't say that we knew what was going on coming into this. Keep drinking. I can't say we knew. Dang, girl, let me know if you want to pause. I can't say we knew what was going on going into this for a fact. But I will say that I felt like everybody was kind of leaning towards each other going into. No, there was a lot of fight. Let us know how you feel about the comments. Of course,
I didn't feel it. I just was like, everybody breaking up.
Everybody breaking up. And I think a lot of people felt that. I think a lot of people talked about it in the comments as well. Let's get into it. Dude, just give him the spoiler alert. You want me to punch it? my poor baby. While Jazz is doing that, let's get into the very first couple that we're talking about here today, which is... Do we have a cute name for them? I've put hashtag Jazz Michael.
We didn't give anybody nicknames.
We didn't give anybody nicknames
because it was whack.
We just assumed that this was going to be one of the worst seasons of Married at First Sight.
We did.
So now, statistically, I'm going to say, I've been waiting to say it. You've been coughing the whole time. Everybody said yes, yo. How is that possible?
Except for Alyssa and Chris.
How is what? Come on. How is that possible that every single couple said yes? We'll talk more about that.
The real tea is I'm still waiting for the reunion.
But that's where it is.
Because that's what's important.
We got to see a little clip, shout out to Kevin Frazier. So are you still together? That's what we gotta hit him with. Is all the dramatic stuff. But I will say, and not just for Jasmine and Michael, I feel like this episode flew by. 2 hours still?
I don't think it was 2 hours.
I felt like it flew by. But as always, my favorite part of Decision Day is when they get to do the little sweet sayings as they're walking in slow motion and stuff. Jasmine is the most beautiful thing to ever enter my life. I love that.
I am.
Yes, you are.
I agree.
Yes, you are, Jasmine. All right. Jasmine and Michael. She said yes first, and it sounded beautiful, and she seemed like she really meant it.
He felt on her booty. That's why she said yes. He's like, all right, this man got some little aggression, even in his sleep.
Felt on the booty.
We want our booty felt on here and there. So
now the biggest thing since you mentioned we want our booty felt on every once in a while, do you think that she was holding back on? I want to say offering?
I don't think that she was holding back.
You don't think she was open to booty feeling before?
I think she may have more recently got open to it, but I think that she is the type of woman that wants to be pursued,
Mm-hmm.
and she was not going to be like, "Hey, come fill my booty." She
Come fill my booty.
As a woman, it's attractive when a man expresses interest, even if he think he might get rejected. So not being scared of rejection can make you win, is all I'm saying.
I'm interested in your booty.
I know you're interested in my booty. Thank you for letting everybody know that. Yes. So
does that count as getting rejected? I don't know.
No, you're not getting rejected. I let you feel it. I didn't smack you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
She didn't smack him.
So yeah,
but she also didn't answer Pastor Kyle's question.
That was my most important point because I really felt like they said, "Well, do you want to have sex? Well, are y'all doing? What was the?
All he said was, "Are you open to him feeling on your booty?
Is it okay?
Is it okay
for him to grab some cheek every now and then? You know what I'm saying?" And she said, "Well, you know," and that's what made me feel like she had a wall up in that moment. Not that she doesn't want some of the intimacy as well, but the fact that it was like. She couldn't answer the question. It's like, I understand you being up in the air. You don't really know him that well. I'm glad that the last month has been way better than the first month, but you got to put some time in.
She said her vagina not getting wet for him.
And now I don't remember what point that was, but the biggest thing that stood out to me all throughout the relationship of their problem being intimacy, I could tell you for a fact, as would you consider Michael to be a nice guy or kind of quiet?
I can't tell you. We
don't know much about him.
Yeah.
We don't know super much about him. But as a gentleman that is trying to be respectful of a young lady, getting told that the coochie drying up like the desert to your face.
But that's not what she said.
What did she say?
She said, if I don't have the emotional connection, then my coochie is not getting wet for you. And she didn't say coochie. She said vagina. Oh. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
YouTube, don't block us. Okay.
Yeah,
so I understand what she was saying.
Okay.
And I appreciate that sentiment because she have said it differently for his ears. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh.
It was very harsh how she said it.
Yes, it was.
With the neck.
Just look at it. She had some extra neck in there. It was a little neck.
It
was a little neck.
It's not happening.
So yeah, that was uncalled for. But at the end of the day, I think I love when they give us a little suspense too. She said, well, I don't know you well enough. And we and Jazz were sitting on the edge of the couch like, come on. And she was like, so I want to stay married so I can know you more. I was screaming. We had a good time. I definitely was screaming. We had a good time. Because this was the one couple that I was like really rooting for. And I was like, I need them to like push through. Like, I see the connection. I see these things that are happening. And she was like, like there is like affection. Like when we're on the couch, like we might hold hands. Or I might put my leg on him. And I'm like, putting your leg on a man is affection in my head. So you might not, some people's busting it open on day one, but we just not there. Hey. I do want to say that I'm very, very happy that they both said yes. Well, what did Michael say? I forget what he put. I think he just agreed that when the cameras leave, that'll be the thing that like sets them over the edge and adds progress to their relationship, and they'll be able to work on all the things that I guess they were lacking.
Yeah, he basically made it sound like the cameras take away that added pressure, and then it's just you two working it out. And I could see that for a lot of people. For some people, it ain't gonna be so good.
I can see that as well. Sorry if there's a little lag going on YouTube. My laptop is doing the I'm tired thing, so. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it moving. Very, very happy about Jasmine and Michael. Pastor Cal had to tweet, yo, 1 down, baby. I was very excited about that. Very excited about that.
That's exciting.
And they look good, too. They look good.
Yeah, they look good. She looks really pretty.
Shout out to Jasmine and Michael. Let's talk about some more black love. Katina and Olajuwon, who she also went first, I believe, and said yes first. But I had to rewind it because I was like, "What?
Did she say yes?
Did she even say yes? Yeah. Like they just went right into they was toasting, and she looked confused still. Like I'm like, see, there they go again, not letting Katina talk, man.
For real. That's how I felt. He was like so long winded. She was just like, like. We don't necessarily have the same timeline, but that's not a deal breaker for me, basically, what she said. We got that connection, boo-boo, and, we going to make some things happen.
Boo-boo.
And he went into his whole little monologue, as always. I can't shame him today because he was saying he was saying that it was his father's birthday today, and I'm assuming his father passed.
All right. So, again, she did say yes. It happened so quick. She said that, all the things that he had going on, it was not something that she, saw as a deal breaker for their relationship. He goes into, like you said, his, what did Pastor Cal was like, well, watch yourself now. Watch your words. He was like, yo, I haven't had an edible meal. And we're like, bro, this is decision day. What are y'all doing right now? Like, what are you doing? He's like, the last meal I had was not edible. And I don't remember what was Dr. Pepper doing. I'm like,
with her scarf.
I'm like, not the time. Not the time, sir. Not the time. But yeah, he did eventually say, yo, I don't know if anybody knew, but today's my father's birthday who did pass, and he's watching over me, and I feel like this is the reason why. And I felt all that, man. I felt all that. So did everybody else. Tissues flying all over the place. Pastor Cal, pass him out. You get a tissue.
Pastor Cal was an usher in this episode. He was just passing out.
Everybody was crying. Katina asked the most important question. Why didn't you tell me it was your father's birthday?
Yeah.
Like, I understand if that's something that you're super emotional about and want to keep to yourself.
But we knew he was going to say yes. He said it weeks ago. He said, regardless, I'm going to say yes, but I'm not going to tell her that. I knew he was going to say yes. There was no question about it.
Not even about the saying yes. The fact that, how long have we known that your father's birthday was on decision day?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Well, how long have you known? Because, you know what I'm saying? But maybe he was just going to keep it to himself. Again, I don't have an issue with that if that's, it just was a little weird that your whole wife did not know that.
I just didn't like what he said. I still felt like it was hella condescending. Mm-hmm. He said, oh, I haven't had the edible meal. And I was like, if you ever say that in a public space about me, your next meal will be your last.
I can't say nothing about Jasmine's cooking ever. Like, even if something was a little bit too spicy, and she'll admit that it was a little bit too spicy because she either made a mistake or
it's usually
just the ancestors was turning their back or something for a second. Like, but Jasmine's cooking is amazing. Like, I want y'all to know, just in case y'all ever see a tweet, I was hacked.
He was hacked.
Jasmine's food is amazing. That's the reason why we get to money. That's part of the reason. All right. So yeah, it was really weird. Like, I'm very glad that she was like, yo, like, I really enjoyed our time together. But the fact that he was like, oh, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to say all these bad things about you, and all these things are the reason that I would say no today.
Yeah, I was like, why would you say that? He's like, I wanted somebody more established, in their career and stuff. And all those are reasons I would say no today. But I'm going to look past that because you got effort. I was just like, what?
Because my dad said that this was supposed to. I'm like, all right, bro. I'm glad you tied it in somehow because I'm just glad. I'm just glad. Black love. I want to see y'all continue to work on it. Please continue to do your thing, and just just do it with class.
He's the poster child of putting their foot in their mouth.
Just do it with some class. Make sure you make sure you got all your life skills together. Make sure everything is edible. Make sure you're using what was it called?
The carafe.
A carafe? I haven't had to use that word ever. So, yes, make sure you're sipping.
You get the mimosas in.
Yeah, make sure you're sipping out of the
wine glass.
Yes, and not the carafe, good sir. Congratulations to Katina and Olajuwon, whatever their last name is.
They ain't gonna make it. I said what I said. Sorry.
They made it, though. They made it. Let's talk about Noi and Steve, baby. Very excited. Get down. Hey, get down. I'm about to play that real quick. Do we still got it? Do I still got it? I'll play it later. All right. Noi and Steve. I think Steve went first this time, and Steve said yes.
We knew Steve was saying yes. He bought a ring.
No
promo. Thank you. He bought a ring. They showed us the.
He bought a ring. And I thought that was beautiful. Of course, the ring was for later on, which he proposed in front of. Does that count as a proposal?
Kind of.
I think it does. I think it counts as a proposal.
He got on one knee.
Right. He got down. Noi cried like a baby, but not at the decision. This is way after when they were telling everybody. So I thought that was pretty sweet, but also kind of embarrassing a little bit for her, but mainly for all the rest of the dudes that were there.
Because usually the ring that they get them is just it looks like a band.
A little something.
It's just a wedding band. It's not like the actual engagement ring.
Steve came with the diamond amulet.
Not the amulet. I hate
from
you.
the Pirates of the Caribbean or something like that. He's like, to let you know I got the bread.
The Jack Sparrow run. He came with it too.
came right. My noy. Oh, man. I'm glad you're having a good time today, baby. Steve and Noy, very excited to see them, like, show emotion, not argue, like talk.
But
great
is she still
about
gonna
each
have
other.
beef with him not having a job?
Them tears look pretty real, or that the ring looks like it cost money. Like,
yo, Twitter was going in. They was like, yo, that ring. Steve got some bread, low key. I'm like, we've all said this.
Steve got bread.
Pastor Kyle even talked about how when he met his wife, he was in between jobs. He didn't have a job.
Yeah.
But I think what we're missing is it sounds like Steve does not want a job. I think that's what everybody's missing here.
Steve jobless. He's holding on to the name. Yo.
Yeah, like I'm just like, that man is not getting a job. He don't want a job. What are you talking about?
Get Down went triple platinum back in the day, so like there's no.
He got stock options.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Seriously, stop playing. Noy said you opened up a part of me that was dormant, and you love and accept me, and that just was like I melted for him.
Oh, you melted.
I melted for him because it was like I'm sure that's what he wanted to hear from her, and I don't know. Feeling wise, what she's expecting from him, but like I feel like she's more focused on the job than their connection. But
I agree with that.
It was just so nice to see her be like really open and admit that she felt open as well. And then again, Steve proposed in front of the whole gang, and it was beautiful. It was
with
really
the
nice.
Rock.
The Rock.
And the ring pop, don't forget. Man.
And so that was the
And
cute thing
pop.
about it. So they talked about the ring pop. She knew that it was coming at some point, or was she surprised by it?
She was surprised.
She was surprised by the ring pop as well. So that was I needed 2 rings. Like
it was an ugly
it was so
cry,
cute.
boy. It
was so cute. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. Let us know how you feel about Steve and Noy. I'm very excited to see how
Steve came with flowers for everybody.
Come on.
He's a true gentleman.
They had their thing going. They was doing their thing. To keep it moving, let's talk about Mr. and Mrs. MTS. I don't know what they were arguing about when we started. And of course they had to start with an argument. Was he posting stuff like Noy, or was he just sharing memes or something?
I don't know what
somebody sent her a meme that he reposted. And,
and
it was
she
about
was like,
marriage.
I don't like because he be on social media and having a bad day and post something and get some likes and somebody to say you look good today. And she wasn't fully direct. She was like, anything you post on social media will come back to me. I'm just like, that sounds very threatening, but somehow these fools say yes. Everybody said yes on decision day.
Steve was saying the same thing in regards to social media a little bit, I guess, but like less mean, obviously. I thought it was crazy that she just had that. Like,
we never heard anything about social media this whole time.
I thought she was gonna throw a bed bug or a cat pun in there, stab or something like that. And again, it was so refreshing, but also I'm like, let's see where this goes. To hear them talk so nice about each other, because Lindsay's laugh is just so contagious that, like, I'm just like, this is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
He also said it sounds like she'll kill you. Like, what? You know?
So, MTS, people, they did, in fact, say yes. I believe Mark went first this time. Because they was like, bro, now's your chance. Like, Mark went first this time, and he said yes. I didn't even write down what I made sure to write down a couple of people what said, but again, it happened so fast, and I'm just like, wow. And
I can't believe that.
I'm a little bit in disbelief myself, but not super disbelief, mainly because again, Lindsay seemed like she did want to continue outside of her other evil side
with her chicken nugget man
or whatever, and Mark is wicked committed. That's his thing. So
good for them. Let's talk about who's gonna make it. I can't wait.
Let's talk about it. Or you want to talk about?
I cannot wait for the reunion.
Your friend Alyssa, real quick.
Oh, Alyssa.
She popped up, y'all. We got to see Alyssa for a second.
She showed up to the little happy hour thing they have to tell each other if they decide to stay married or get a divorce. Of course, everybody says, "Oh yeah, we stay married, stay married, we stay married, we stay married." Was that 3 or 4? We stay married. I'm just gonna say it.
Okay.
4 times just in case. And then Alyssa showed up looking with her Tina Turner dress on. I don't know what she was looking like. She was looking like a piece of foil.
She showed up for her ex-husband's funeral.
Yeah,
according to everybody.
Yeah, that's what Jasmine and Michael said. She was dressed like her ex-husband's funeral. I'm like, okay, I guess. So she there with her little stank face. You know, I don't like her still. And of course, Chris is like, yeah, I'm great, and yeah, I just started dating again. I don't even know why she's there. She ain't been there the whole time. Why she there?
Because it's the finale, decision day, so they wanted to show, hey, look
she
how
was
far
hoping
we've
somebody
come.
was as miserable as her, is what it was.
I definitely also think that, and it kind of backfired that every single person said yes. And it's just like, oh, look at you, look at y'all. And even he got somebody now, and you just over there.
Just looking stank.
Just looking. Yeah. But yeah, it was nice to see Chris and know that he's doing well, though. Let's do some quick ratings. We already agreed that Jasmine and Michael have officially made their way to a 10.
Yes, I'll give them a 10 now.
Congratulations, Jasmine.
I hope
and
that
Michael.
they continue to prosper.
As do I. Black love, people. Black love.
Yes.
Katina and Olajuwon. Are we giving everybody a 10, or are we actually going to give them a rating because I think that face means that there's a chance.
I don't like them. I mean, I don't like him.
A lot of people don't, for some reason.
He's very, like she said, he wants a traditional wife. I just don't see, from what he wants and what she's offering, I don't see it meshing. Like, you can get along with somebody, but if y'all don't want the same things and are not willing to compromise on the same things, I don't think, like, you can't turn a woman that doesn't cook into a chef.
You cannot.
If she doesn't want to be a chef.
And for the record, some of her stuff is edible. What would you rate them?
I'll give them a 7 to be
honest. 7.
Because they clearly like each other. They making it work. But at the end of the day, it's not my relationship. So it's really about what makes them happy. But it couldn't be me. That's all I gotta say.
Right. We did think Jasmine was gonna go first, and we weren't sure what they got. And they did receive I'm sorry. I'm talking about Katina and Elijah. Sorry, y'all. It's the end of it. Yeah, no, we thought Katina was going to go first. My bad. And we thought that
she did go first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But we didn't know what she was going to say necessarily. We just thought that she was going to go first. They received probably like 3 or 4 consecutive 5s or somewhere around that range from us in the last
50-50
few weeks. So a 7 is definitely an upgrade. We'll see how it turns out. If you're just tuning in, thank you for watching us this whole time, obviously. But it's the end of the season. And we're probably not going to do another show, right? But we'll do a live show.
Man, if the tea is hot.
Hey, depending on how hot the tea is, right? Shout out to our fellow YouTubers, Millennial Mom and other folks that invited us onto a live show at some point. But yeah, our ratings, we always do them 1 out of 10. And nobody gets a 10 till they both say yes on decision day. And Jasmine and Michael have definitely earned that 10. Katina and Olajuwon, I was hoping we could get a little bit closer, but we'll leave you at a 7 for now. Let's talk about Noi and Steve, who we also guessed that Steve would go first. And I think Steve went second.
I also remember Noi talking about being ready to move in together. So we're making some progress here. I'm going to give them an 8.5. Ooh. I think that I feel like they could make it, honestly.
Ooh, they've gotten consistent 6s from us over the last few weeks. Everybody's been a little bit rocky, but again, it wasn't so rocky that it was like there's definitely like a blowout or something like that. Like they tried to give us some drama, but for the most part, like...
The Sharks is a blowout.
Yeah.
I don't even know how they both said yes.
Yeah. Hey. It worked out. You said 8.5 for them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a nice little, you know what I'm saying? That's a nice little shum right there. Now Lindsay and Mark. We thought Lindsay was going to go first, and Mark actually went first. we gave them 3s the last 3 weeks in a row.
They get a 5.
They get a 5. Now
it's 50-50 that they make it to the reunion. 50-50.
And they both looked a little bit editing again, but they both looked a little ticked off in the reunion.
It looked like Lindsay was getting into it with Dr. Viviana. So
Lindsay.
And that won't be the first time. So
is there anything about their decision that made you feel like, oh, this is gonna be something?
No. I don't.
It happened so quick.
Again, this is my perspective. From the outside looking in, I would not want to be in that relationship.
It happened so quick, and again, we were both kind of like, oh, okay. I guess. Not exactly sure.
I feel like for Lindsay, it's a win just because I feel like most people would run like hell. And for Mark, because he does need like that nurturing and like somebody that's going to care for him, it's a good situation in that way, but it is a toxic situation in the way that she communicates. So, yeah. Good luck to Mark.
I like it. Well, that's all I have. Again, Jasmine and Michael are a shining example. I'm glad they came out on top. Black love, baby. We root for everybody black every year anyway. It turned out very, very, very interesting season. But we still got 2 more episodes. We still got 2 more episodes, right? We'll see you on our YouTube channel at some point. Please stay tuned. Make sure that you...
We'll be recording the circle.
Oh, yeah.
Check out the circle video. Sorry.
Yeah, please make sure that you check out our circle videos at the Circle on Netflix. We will be recording videos for every 4 episodes. The first 4 episodes are up now, and we'll probably have the next 4 up
on Sunday.
By Sunday. All right. Now, please
make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, baby. Do that. Thank you all of our commenters and subscribers over this whole entire season. Make sure you're hitting us up on the Tweeters and the Instagrams. Give us a follow over there. Shout us out, whatever you like to do. We appreciate y'all for being here. Yes, please watch our circle videos, our proposal video as well, and vacation videos and stuff like that.
We're about to have a wedding.
Check us out. We about to have a wedding video. It's crazy. We get to marry. I'm so excited that this season of Married at First Sight is officially over, folks. Can I get another? One more. Just give me one more get down. Do I got to get down? Oh, I ain't got to get down. Oh, no.
I like it.
Shake them hips, baby. All right. We're done here, people. We are done. We will catch you on another season.
A Married at First Sight. Peace.
Of the JasVynce Show. Peace.
I like it.
Not to get down.
Jasmine and Vince.
The Jasmine